Hello class, Mr. Geisler here today, and we're going to talk about proportional relationships. First of all, in every proportional relationship there is a relation between two things. First one is called the independent variable, which is the x, which is usually on the horizontal axis, okay? It's independent, okay? And then the dependent variable is on the vertical axis, the y-axis, okay? So that's the y, or sometimes we call it f of x because it's a function of x. It depends on what x is. So in this case, let's say we took the weight of 3 people, okay? And the heights were 4 feet, 5 feet, and 6 feet. And the weights of the people were 100, 125 pounds, and 150 pounds. Is this proportional? Is this directly proportional? Well, one way we could find out is we could take each of these numbers right here, the weight, and see if they're related. So what is the relation between 4 and 100, 5 and 125, and 6 and 150? In other words, what can we multiply this by here, or can we divide these out and see if they're the same? Okay, so let's do the division real quick. Let's make a ratio, okay? So we're going to do the weight, and that's going to be over the height. Let's see if it's the same for all of them, okay? Right? In other words, we're going to take y and we're going to put it over x, y over x, okay? It's a little light, so I'm going to change up my marker. So I'm going to take 100 and divide it by 4. What's 4? How many times does 4 go into 100? The answer is 25, okay? So this constant of proportionality here for this one would be 25, okay? What about 125 over 5? 125 over 5. How many times does 5 go into 125? Goes in 25 times. Okay? So those two are the same. They are the same. They're both proportional. And what about 150 over 6? 150 over 6. 6 goes into 150 how many times? Also 25. So yes, these are proportional. These are proportional to each other. And what is the constant of proportionality? The C, or we call it K in this case, the K is equal to 25. Every time it would be 25. So in theory, if somebody was, let's say, 7 feet tall, how much would it go up by? It would go up by 25. So 150 plus 25 would be 175 pounds. Now that's in theory, okay? Probably not the case, but in this case, that's what it would be. And so when you look at constants, remember a proportionality, you're taking the y value and putting it over the x value. Or you're going to take what's called the dependent variable and put it over the independent variable.